Can I reach into the, keep it real file here for a second, y'all?
Absolutely. Keep it real file is open.
I'm
got your proms on, yes.
I'm going to quote the late, great Dennis Green. The Cowboys are who we thought they were.
Welcome to the Sure Shot for Week 16 of the NFL season. I am your host, The Agent, but today you can call me Santa Claus, joined as always by the two-time Super Bowl champion and Washington Commanders Hall of Famer, the legend Gary Clark. Next to him, 21-year professional football veteran, player and coach, we have the disruptor, Lois Cook.
Hey, now.
Next to me, a grizzled journalist veteran of too many newspapers to name and ESPN Radio, the professor, Mark Gray. Yeah. And as I told you, I'm the agent, but you can call me Santa Claus, because today we're bringing gifts. You got to believe, I believe that my gifts would finally come. And here they are today. The Prime Sunglasses, shout out to the coach, Deion Sanders, and shout out to the Colorado Buffaloes. We are going to wear the blenders.
We're going to wear the blenders.
Today. I usually don't take stuff from DBs, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust them.
You don't trust them?
I don't trust DBs, no matter
I ain't mad
what.
at you.
But these dudes look very good, though.
These do look good. Let's see.
Let's see. Let's see
Well,
how
they
we
got
look.
a nice case, too.
A nice case?
In the pantheon of
beautiful cover.
sunglass cases,
Yeah.
this ranks
With
right
the
at
gold
the top.
Pepper. Come on now.
All right.
Oh, nice.
I can even see better.
Oh,
You
look.
can?
I can see better.
Oh, yes.
I can
Well, this
see
could be
clearly
hot.
now.
This is right
I'm
up.
not being
rain
able to
is
see
gone.
I
anything.
got to see now. I don't know they're going to be better than these Ferragamos I got on, but
Well,
we're going to see.
Let's give it a shot. Oh,
Hey,
Lois,
now.
you hurt them. You hurt
Get
them.
him. Let's get it.
Let's get
Yeah,
it.
let's do
get
the
it.
damn
There
thing,
you go.
Joe. Let's do
Yes.
it.
Ho,
Come
ho,
on,
ho.
GC, we
can't
waiting
see
on
a
you.
thing
Oh,
without
man,
my
I'm taking my
glasses.
time. I don't
But-
trust DBs, man. I told you. Oh, these are nice, though.
Yes, it
let
is.
me
Nice.
see. Let me go ahead and take the F's off for a
Watch
little
it.
bit.
Gold.
I had an accident.
Oh.
I'll be prime for a day.
Well,
We need a napkin.
There you go. There you go,
Be prime for a
GC.
day. There
There
we
it
go.
is. There it
Can we
is.
do 'em
All
both?
right.
Oh, 100.
And also, we're joined at our Sure Shot
Hold up.
Christmas party
oh,
by
no,
our
I put it
new
there.
sponsor,
Oh, you did?
Plush
Okay.
Vodka, created by Malcolm Hale. We're joined by Sean,
Hey, Sean.
Oh, yeah.
he who has no last name.
Come
Yeah,
on,
now I can
man.
see what the
And
prime
Sean has given us a great shot to start this out. Trust me, we made these picks before we started drinking. But everybody, to the Christmas holiday,
Cheers.
boom,
Salute.
Cheers,
boom,
guys.
salute.
Cheers.
Salute.
Take it down smooth.
Okay. That is
That's good.
excellent.
Oh, my gosh. It's
Outstanding.
It really is.
Shout out to Malcolm Hale and Plush Vodka. That
And
was
that's
fantastic.
plum, right?
You do.
Is that plum? Is that the plum? Oh, my.
Oh, it's so good.
Plum vodka.
Oh, it's so good. It's
Ooh.
refreshing.
Plum tea.
Plum
Damn,
damn
that was
good.
good. I'll be having more of that
Plum
after the
tea.
show. But for right now, let's get to these picks. Now, I hope this goes for those who like to stick around after we give you the Sure Shot in our new format. We're Sure Shot first, then game second. I'm 3-1. My only loss was the Sure Shot. I picked Mike Tomlin and the Steelers, and it looks like that team has just quit. But going back to last week, we've got a few teams to talk about. Let's start with what happened up in Buffalo as the Bills announced that they're not out this playoff race yet, and the Cowboys, they are who we thought they were. GC, let's start with you. What do you think about the Cowboys taking that beat down?
Wow. I didn't think it'd be anything like that, quite honestly. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Because they had everything to play for to win.
Yes, they did.
That's what I didn't understand. You had everything to play for to win, and it's not even a close game.
Not at all.
Close. I was like, what the heck is going on?
And I think Buffalo now is playing up to the level of potential that we thought they would play consistently through the entire season when they were picked to be one of the AFC representatives.
It's important to get hot at the end of the season
Yep.
as opposed to the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that I would pick the Cowboys to lose again if they played, but
Well, maybe, I mean, if they go to Buffalo, it's something about going up to Buffalo. I mean, that crowd and that home field advantage
and that
is
weather.
tremendous. And the weather, right. The Cowboys typically playing in the dome.
Can I reach into the, keep it real file here for a second, y'all?
Absolutely. Keep it
Oh,
real
reach
file
on,
is
reach on.
open.
Now that you
I'm
got
gonna
your proms
quote-
on, yes.
I'm going to quote the late, great Dennis Green. The Cowboys are who we thought they were, and they showed us in Buffalo. There was December Dak, who is never as good as October or November Dak, in a big money game on the road. Dallas got exposed with a light defensive line that couldn't do anything with the road graders in Buffalo, and somehow or another, they forgot that when you're on the road and in inclement weather, you run the damn ball.
That's your only
So
option.
with all due respect, there was an absence of coaching. It was a underwhelming performance by that so-called MVP quarterback.
I was getting ready to double down on that.
And the Cowboys are who we thought they were every December in Buffalo last week.
And it looked like Dak took the day off, and Dak was looking so good before that. But I want to go next to Lois, whose 49ers keep on covering the spread and winning games. You're back on the 49ers train, jumped off a couple weeks, took some L's. You're back. Now you're getting W's up top.
That's right.
Tell me about them. What do you got?
They are who we thought they were. They are the number one offense, number one defense. They also got special teams covered. So, yeah,
Looking good? Planning to stick
Absolutely.
with it for the rest of the season?
we'll see.
My NFC Super Bowl pick is right there. And Mark, one game I got to throw to you. The Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens going to Jacksonville, getting it done. Lamar Jackson said, I got long hair too. And it's just great. So take that, Trevor Lawrence.
His bounces and behaves in just a different way.
Yes.
That's
Lamar
all it
said,
is.
I'll put my hair up against yours any day and get this W. Tell me about these Ravens. What do you think's going on? And could they represent the AFC in the Super Bowl?
The only sad thing about last week's performance was the fact that they lost Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell is a home run hitting tailback who can change the dynamics of a game in a millisecond. That being said, Lamar looked good. He was in such
Did he,
control
though?
of that offense. I mean, he bought himself some time. He knew when to take the checkdowns. He went over the top and was accurate. I mean, I looked at Baltimore. That was pretty much a virtuoso performance. We'll find out what the real deal is here on Christmas night.
Right.
Oh,
They go
yes.
to San Francisco.
Right.
You got the battle of multiple MVP candidates. Think about it. You got Purdy,
Yep.
who everybody's talking about, but you forget he's not as good without McCaffrey.
Yep.
You've got
So you're saying he's
Lamar.
not Purdy. Okay, I got you.
I'm more of a McCaffrey
Lost
guy
is
in that
Purdy,
situation.
but he's not Purdy. Okay.
You know,
You're talking a different kind of Purdy.
Purdy, yeah. He ain't Purdy as McCaffrey is. How about that? But seriously, we're going to learn more about the Ravens this week because that's
This
a
is it.
tough road trip after another long road trip. They're facing, as you say right now, what would be the top seed in the NFL
Yep.
overall. If
Yep.
you were doing it like that, hey, strap up Christmas night.
And you know what? I
With your
can't wait to
plus
see.
vodka, you know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
you got that game on your picks this week.
It's one of my picks.
Okay, one of the picks. We're going to see
Is it
if
gonna
Lois
be-
is going to make enemies of the Ravens or enemies of the 49ers. But with our new format, we're going to get right into it and give you the sure shot, what you've been waiting for, starting with the professor to give GC a little bit more time. Get ready. Professor, you got it. Who you got and why?
Now remember, this has absolutely nothing to do with the playoffs because this is designed to make you some money.
Okay.
So Washington is at the Jets. The Jets are a 3-point favorite, and I'm taking the Jets here, boys and girls, because I think this may actually be where finally Washington hits rock bottom. I mean, you
Wow.
listen to all the dissension and all the small talk that's coming out the locker room, and just because, you know, Jacoby Brissett gave you a little bit of hope in the second half, make that holiday scratch, y'all. Take the Jets at home. I like Robert Saleh's defense to put the clamps on Washington's offense, and I got to believe the Jets are going to cover 3 against the Commanders at home.
Well, I'm still stuck on you saying this is where you hit rock bottom as if they haven't hit it already. Okay. If that's what you tell me, I'll go with it. Lois, who you got for your sure shot?
So let's go right into the 49ers versus the Ravens. All right. So
Wow.
I love what I see with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson is doing it up. They are an efficient team. They're on the up right now with their offense. They definitely feel good over that win over the Jaguars, but I'm going with the 49ers.
49ers minus 5.5 at home.
I will give them more than that.
Ooh.
Honestly, I will. But I have wrote.
She said honestly, so what will you give him since you brought it up?
I called Brock last night. Sent Christian McCaffrey a text. Talked to Debo a little bit. But yeah, so I just see the 49ers. I'm putting my money on them.
Money on the
given to me.
49ers. And
Yes.
I like it at home. They are so
They're at home.
good at home.
They're at home. They're doing well. I think the defense is going to handle the Ravens,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's going to be a great game. Though it's going to be a really great game. I like the -5.5 because I wouldn't want to do too much more than that.
Mhm.
But
So
I
you think
think
a touchdown
I
will
do
do
It's
it.
gonna be a lot.
no, not a lot more, but I would definitely give them more than 5, like a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I might even go. Yes, so give me the -5.5 with the 49ers.
But I think what you're saying is catch it now while it's a 5.5.
Yes,
and Mark and I
yes,
are going to
yes.
talk about a game that raised just since last night. The line went up 1.5. GC, and I'm giving you the drum roll. Are you ready?
My shirt is
Ooh.
We're gonna have to make
Wow.
a bet.
Lamar's bad is most other people's good.
Yeah.
Lamar's bad is some people's great. Lamar's gonna be Purdy. He's gonna be the Purdy one. I'm just telling you that right now. I mean, the two great teams.
Right.
One's a 4-game winning streak. The 49ers are a 5-game winning streak. But the streak's coming to an end.
I mean, this could be the start of a beautiful rivalry. You know, like we used to have great rivalries, San Francisco and Dallas, you know, Pittsburgh and Baltimore, Pittsburgh and New England. Now, this could be the beginning of a great rivalry. And the NFL will play on it. If this game is close, as I expect it to be, I think they'll run it back again next year. Could be a preview of the Super Bowl.
Christmas night, and I'm like you. I got the 49ers to win, but I don't think they're going to cover the 5.5. I think this game is going. I think Baltimore's defense is going to play enough tricks to keep it within a touchdown. I'm not quite sure against that defense that in a one-possession game, Lamar has enough around him, particularly without Keaton Mitchell, to
Keep it close.
to win the game. I mean, you know, I think Baltimore's going to play themselves into a position where they're going to have a shot at winning the game, and I think they can get down there close enough. Somewhere there's going to be a point in the second half where they're going to be in the red zone, and the rise of the 49er defense is going to stand up. They're going to get 3 points out of that, and I think that's going to be the difference in the
Lamar,
game.
I think
Lamar
the
is
49ers.
Jordan.
Right.
It'd be like me betting
Yeah,
against
yeah.
Jordan. I ain't gonna bet against
I don't
Jordan. I
wanna
don't care if it's 1-on-5.
But I got to see that Jordan win a championship first now. And Lamar's come close, and this could be his year, but I got to see him do it.
Listen,
Well,
I
I'm
don't
not
wanna
talking
take
about the
anything-
championship. I'm just talking about them taking a little trip up to San Francisco. At the end of the day.
I don't wanna take
McCaffrey,
anything-
Now that,
man.
because
wanna take
that
anything
part
from
of it, he's
Ravens.
extremely plays well.
Well, listen, the 49ers know how to play up to the level of they know how to play up, and they know their competition. So that we've seen it.
Let me just
they'll
get back
play-
on the bandwagon. You back
the
on the
49ers are not my
bandwagon
favorite
with
team, but I'm telling you right now, I'll put my money on them.
Put your money on it. But let me give you my sure
Well, you
shot,
give
and
me
then we're going to
8?
get to
You
your
give me
picks.
8 points?
Hold up,
1, 2, and 3. Yes,
Before we
sir.
leave San Francisco,
Yeah.
please be advised for those of y'all who are playing the games of chance. Both of these teams are 2-3 over the last 5 games against the spread, but the Ravens 9-5 for the season, 49ers 8-6. So factor that into the lines
Interesting.
when you're making your bet, particularly later on this weekend.
9-5 to 8-6. I'm just saying.
Sure shot for me. Listen, guys, there's one team that's going to creep into the playoffs in the NFC that nobody's talking about, but yours truly. I do the research so you don't have to. And if you haven't been watching, those sneaky Los Angeles Rams, only 1 year away from a Super Bowl victory, are back. They will be in the playoffs this year, and they have the Saints coming to them, and they only got to give up 4.5 as of right now. If you can get the Rams minus 4.5 at home against the Saints, you take it and you get you some money. This is coming from the agent, and I'm wearing the prize.